We want to be up tall, baseball grip right here, and we want to take this wrist, we want to put it on the mat right here, okay? If I don't have this knee in the pocket, square up and face me, Brant. Just get away, trip away. Oh, that wasn't here. I'll show you. So if Brant isn't in the pocket like this, and I get this leg out right here, I'm just going to shrimp away. Get out. So what you got to do is you get this arm on the back, you got to be in, step into the pocket, Brant. There. See how I was blocking this leg? Now I can't square up and face. From here, square up and face. Freedom. Okay? Okay, now it's time to reverse engineer. We're going to show you how to get to that position from our neutral, or from our referee position. Go up to referee position, Brant. Here's our first one, okay? Good starting position. We're going to a chop, okay? Everything else after this, we're going to show from a claw and pry. That's my favorite way to get to an arm bar. Okay, so off a chop, I'm up on my toes here, chopping. Okay, I'm catching this trap arm right here, knee in the butt, running it down. Here, okay, got him flat. Notice how I've got this arm trapped on the far side. Scoot around, Brant. Okay, so we're trapping this arm. This is a cross wrist, okay? From this cross wrist, we're going to replace to an inside wrist. Okay, let's go ahead and scoop out this way. Okay, I've got the cross wrist. All I got to do is I got to feed it a little bit of slack right here. I take the same wrist on his side. Okay, come right here, grab it. I'm going to roll it under. Okay, let go of the cross wrist. Come to the thigh. My shoulder is going to go in his back right here. I'm going to be up on my toes. Okay. I'm going to drive all of his weight forward. I want to drive his weight forward, and as I drive his weight forward, I'm rolling the wrist under, and I'm going to eventually take this forearm right here and drop it right on his tricep, right here. Shoulder in his back, down right here, drop it on his tricep, okay? And what that does is it locks this arm out right here, okay? I've pinned him to the mat. Get up off your belly, Brant. See what that does? If he comes up to his belly, my skin hand right here just comes, and I skin him back down. Come up to your belly, Brant. Skin him back down. And I do this about 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6 or 7 times maybe, until he eventually steams out. Okay, this is a war of attrition right here. Okay, from here, clamp down, elbow down on this tricep, loads it up low in the pocket. I get up tall like this with a baseball grip, and I try to put his wrist on the mat so his shoulder turns up. Just like that. Okay, one more time. So off the whistle, chop and trap, up on my toes, driving, knee in the butt, catch the cross wrist. From the cross wrist, feed it to an inside wrist, here. Okay, shoulder goes in the back, hand goes up in the thigh right here. I'm rolling this wrist under as I drive. Here, roll the wrist, clamp down, take it out, keep it low, baseball grip, up into the saddle, put it on his back. Right here, and then I'm putting weight down on it right here. Questions? All right, with a partner, 1, 2. Give that a thigh and your shoulder, and you're going to drive him back over this arm, and as you do that, you're going to roll this wrist under from here, here. Build back up. Here, here. Build back up. Do this about 4 or 5 times and swish, okay? See my shoulder in his back? Shoulder is in his back. I've got my hand on the wrist, and as I'm driving, I'm rolling it under, okay? And this hand right here is in the thigh. I'm up on my toes. All my weight is on him. All my weight is on him here. If he builds up to his base, right here, I've got this arm trapped. I'm just going to drive him over this trapped arm with the hand in his thigh. Here, okay? Do that about 4 or 5 times each guy. On 2, 1, 2. I got it. There. It's a little angle change. Catch this wrist right here. Once we got this wrist, okay? This far hand, like I said, come to the thigh, up in his thigh right here, and then it's just about making him carry our weight here, skin him down. All right, let's go. We got a guy busted down, but for whatever reason, he cleared his hands out. His hands are out in front of us like this, okay? This is important. Sometimes guys will be here like this, and we can get to this cross wrist. We can get to the inside wrist from a cross wrist, and I'll show you how, okay? It's just a couple steps. Here's the steps, okay? Guys, hands are out in front like this. They can be up, they can be down. My same side hand right here, I'm just gonna grab like this, and I'm gonna take his hand and I'm gonna turn it in like this. Okay, it can be even outside like this. If it's outside, grab the 4 fingers here, and I'm just turning, okay? Turning, and I'm gonna feed to a cross wrist like this. Okay, see how I did that? Same side hand of the wrist that I want, grabs, I bent it in, catch to a cross wrist, okay? I'm underneath on this side to catch to a cross wrist. Then from there, it's just like our chop and trap. I've got the cross wrist, take the cross wrist, I come under, feed to an inside wrist, shoulder in the back, here's my skin, okay? One more time, hands are out in front, that's fine. Guys will put their hands out in front that are good wrestlers just like we're supposed to do, okay? We'll just feed it. Here, turn it in, cross wrist, replace to an inside wrist, shoulder in the back, here's our skin right here. All my weight is on him, and what's really important here, fellas, I cannot emphasize this enough. Watch this elbow, okay? This elbow comes down right on this tricep right here. Here, okay? So I'm here, I'm here. All my weight's on top of this arm right now. Get up off your belly, Mac. See? His shoulder is still pinned. His shoulder can't get up. I can take this hand and skin it back down. But now that this is pinned, I can pull it out. It's a lot weaker. Put it on his back and get up in the saddle. Right there, okay? Questions? Guys are like, what's my favorite ride? It's this. This is my #1 ride. It's just an inside wrist ride. And it's just not very fancy, but there's not much, it is a pain to get out of it if you're ever into it. It's hard to clear. It's hard to clear if you know what you're doing with it. So get good at this. This is how you can ride good guys. All right, on to 1, 2. Okay, when we're here, okay, once I get this cross wrist right here, notice I'm not on my knees here, okay? My chest should be glued to his back. Okay, we want to be heavy. We want to be heavy. We're forward pressure. This guy's carrying my weight, okay? When I come here like this, see, I'm not on my knees. I'm putting all the weight on him. Coming here, he tries to come up to his base. He's carrying me. He's going to carry my weight, okay? If I'm on my knees like this and he comes up, there's no weight on him. His job is easy, okay? So as he comes up, if I've got this inside wrist, my shoulder should be on his back right here. I'm on my toes. So when he comes up, he's carrying my weight. And as he comes up, I can drive off these feet. Bam! Comes up. I can get him some distance. I should try to make him an eraser here. I'm trying to erase this guy on the mat. Here. Okay? He's going to cover some distance. Here, get this on the mat. Okay? Now we're off to our first move, our snow plow. Okay? Watch my grip here. Okay? I only need to straddle this leg. I'm going to straddle this inside leg right here. Baseball grip, I'm going to get tall. I don't want my chest down anymore. I want it up tall with this baseball grip. Here, I'm going to lock out my arms, make them strong. And I'm going to try to get this palm, or this wrist on the mat, okay? It's illegal for me to take this arm, pick it up off his body like this. It's illegal for me to bring it up his back like this. Okay, that'll get you called. That'll be potentially dangerous. Or if you really crank on it here, you could get, you'll get a penalty. Okay, so keep it on his back, keep it low in his pocket. Okay, put it on the mat right here. It's safe, it's legal. Watch what happens to his shoulder. When I put it on the mat, what happens to his shoulder? It comes up. That's what we want. Okay, now it's just like running a half. We put this on the mat. His shoulder pops up. And all we have to do here is drop our chest. Here, here. Our chest. Just going to jump our toes, keep our level low. Take them over. We're going to plant this arm on the back. We're going to lift the head and squeeze. See how there's no space here? And tee out. Here's our fall. Okay, if he pushes this hip right here, I can just simply do a leg under, leg over. Watch this. Here, he's pushing on my hip, leg under, takes that arm to a far hip, leg over. There's my tee out. Now it's all up in the air. Post on the mat, lift his head, squeeze. One more time. So from here, put it on the back. Okay, we scanned, shoulder on the back, scanned, put it up on the back. Here, get tall. Put it on the mat. Okay, take our time. Be patient here. Okay, at this point in the game, it's like being a boa constrictor. We don't want to try to rush things. We want slow, constant pressure. Okay, put it on the mat. Okay, if we need to, we can bring our knee. You can bring your knee under the shoulder. Whatever you got to do to get your chest underneath it. If you're really tall, you can block it like this. Then work your chest down, or you can just put it here. Get your chest down underneath. Leg over, leg under, kick it, leg over. There it is. Tee out the Laminator. Okay, he was really good at it in college. Coach Althoff wanted to pay homage to him. So, okay, the Chad Lamer special is as follows. Okay, I'm trying to get this down on the mat still. The shoulder is still down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my hands from my baseball grip. I'm up tall here, and I'm going to come elbow deep to the side of his head gear right here. And this elbow, I'm going to pull the head towards me. From here, here. Take a couple of bites. Here. Here. Okay? And what will happen is, see his shoulder now? Look at it. It's come up. Okay? All I got to do now is drop down, sink it. Okay? Now I can pick it up, my leg. Here. Okay? Drop my chest. Same finish. Okay? He posts on my hip really hard. Here's that leg under, leg over. Okay, unhook the foot, leg under. See what that does to the hand? He's posting on my hip. Leg under, boop, knocks that right off. Okay, leg over, tee out, stretch it out, put it on the mat, lift, squeeze. Okay, it is an option. I like that one the most. Here, pull this in, pull this in, pull this in. Okay, you can also put your head on the side here and you can lock up your inside cradle. And if you do lock up that inside cradle, I'd probably recommend taking this to a stud cradle. Come here, put this leg on the far hip, walk it up right there. Okay, that's also an option. For this wrist, if you got to let go here to get your wrist back, fine. Okay, here. This foot anchors, this knee anchors so he can't spin, and we're just going to pull the head to the leg. Pull the head to the leg. Pull the head to the leg. Eventually, you'll be able to drop your chest down, sink your snow plow, or sink your inside cradle. Questions, coaches? Anything we should add? On two, 1, 2. With your left hand, you're going to go elbow to the side of his head. Pull his head towards you. Keep going, keep going. Now pull it up your legs. Now freeze. Now that you're there, you're going to scoop and see this is the flapjack. Mm-hmm. You are the spatula. Get your chest underneath the flapjack to flip it. It's got to be down and underneath to flip it over. Even more underneath. You're on the top. You're going to squish the flapjack. Yep, get under the flapjack. See, too high, underneath, chest to chest. Underneath the flapjack. From there, scoop his head up. Now take it over. Stretch out the arm and take it over. There. All right, last one on this one, okay? We get this on his back. We try to get it up. So this is the order of operations. Just like math has algebra, our PEMDAS, this is our PEMDAS, okay? We're trying for the snow plow. Shoulders down, didn't get the snow plow, okay? Then we go to our laminator, okay? Pulling this. Now all of a sudden we get to right here, and the guy takes his hand and he posts it. Like this. This happens all the time, okay? Guy doesn't want to go in, he posts his arm out. This is where we can go, what we call a country boy, okay? Country boy is really simple. You might also hear it thread the needle. If you hear me say thread the needle, it's similar to this, okay? So he posts this arm out. I'm going to get my chest down, okay? And I'm going to take the hand that was going to pull his head in, I'm going to come under the arm, and I'm going to circle out here. I'm heavy on him. I'm going to transfer, and I'm going to lock on his wrist, okay? Not his fingers. I got to be above the wrist here, okay? So one more time, okay? Here I'm pulling it in. Get the transfer right here, okay? Heavy on him. Now that I'm here, I'm going to get on my toes. I'm going to put all my weight on him, okay? Keep your weight on him. Stay heavy here, okay? All the way around. Scoop his chin, okay? Elbow slips through here. From here, all I got to do, okay, get my chest underneath the shoulder right here. Take it right over. Lift, tee out, okay? Chest to chest. Even more. If I can get my chest back here. Big squeeze right here. There should be no space between my armpit and his head. Here, got this on his back, okay? He posts. He goes to post. Around the head, grab the wrist right here. From here, get heavy on him. Right here, okay? If you need to, right about here, scoop his head up, okay? Pick his head up a little bit. When I get right about here, pick his head up a little bit, okay? Slow adjustments here, okay? Underneath the shoulder, up on my toes. My leg under, leg over, okay? Big squeeze. This should be a quick 2 count. You'll get here and the guy will be really, really flat. He'll try to stay really, really flat here. All you got to do, okay? All you got to do is pick his head up a little bit. Come from here, pick his head up, just like this, and then drop your level. Get chest to chest here, chest to chest right here. Sink it. Then take him over, leg under, leg over. Tee out, pin. Oh, sorry. Down. Been talking about this skin right here, okay? One thing we can do if we get this arm, okay, we can actually take this bar and we can replace it to a wing, and it's really, really simple. We've got this baseball grip right here, okay? Inside hand comes, feeds it right here to a wing, make a fist, put it right there, 45-degree angle right up there, okay? We just replaced it to a wing. That's an option, okay? We get the bar. We don't want to go through the other two. We feel comfortable with the wing, thread it to a wing. Here, okay? Another way I like to get this wing, just like in here, okay? A really easy way. We're trying to like skin, guys are in front. I can try to take this hand, I can try to scoop at the elbow to a wing. And my ultimate favorite, now that I'm getting a little older, guy's got his hand out in front like this. Okay, I'm going to take my inside hand right here. I'm going to shoot it to the crook of his elbow. I'm going to grab my own hand at the crook of his elbow, and all I have to do is now I've got 2 hands, do his one, pull it, thread it. One more time. So I'm here, his hands are in front, shoot it inside, lock my hands, pull it, thread it. There, now we're in business, okay? We can catch a bar, we can catch a shoulder right here. Most important thing is getting this wing, and once we got this wing, being up on our toes, getting forward pressure, and getting this elbow up in my chest, right here, okay? Up in my chest, here. Lucas, could you take that outside, man, in the hall? Thank you. All right. Let's give that a shot, okay? Which just 2 to 1, pull it, thread it, start with it on his back right here, replace, make a fist, not straight across his back, put it up at about a 45-degree right there, okay? And I've got a little pry here, and I want this elbow in my chest, and once I've got this in my chest, I want to be forward pressure with it here. Okay, I'm up tall with my chest, forward pressure. Okay, just get to there. On 2, 1, 2. Oh, heavens. I've got this wing right here, okay? You can have a bar, you can have like a gable, or you can have just cup this shoulder right here. Watch where this elbow is, okay? This fist is on his back, okay? This elbow needs to be in between my pecs. Here. Not here, not here, not there, here. Okay? And now that I got it here, my chest is up tall. It's not down here, it's here. And I'm on my toes. Okay? This is where my pressure comes from. We got to get this base position figured out. See it? Turn around. Look, Preston, where is it at? It's in the middle of my chest. Where's it at, Mac? And what do I do with my chest and my toes? I'm going forward with it, okay? This is where my pressure is coming from, here, okay? It's in my chest and I'm going forward with it, okay? It's very, very important to have a good wing. All right, keep going. This wing, we know how to get to it now. We've got it up in our chest. Let's go bar here. My philosophy, fellas, okay, generally speaking, I like to get your wing, and the bar or this gable will come as you're taking it over. As you're taking it over, most guys will post, there it is, okay? If not, I'm just gonna come right to the shoulder, okay? A lot of times, once you start running stuff with the wing, okay, you'll get your anchor on the far side. It'll be this gable, you can scoop this elbow right here we're gonna talk about, or you can cup the shoulder, okay? Here, up in my chest though, our first finish, once we get here, we're gonna go up on our toes, up on our toes. We're going forward, forward, forward. And right when we get to about here, okay, I'm gonna take this elbow. I'm not gonna step over, it's a stack. Watch this elbow. I'm just gonna try to drop this elbow as close as I can right behind his head. From here, scoot this way a little bit. Okay, so I'm here, I'm up tall, stay up tall, and now I'm just gonna settle my hips down and drop my elbow right behind his head. Here. See what that does to his back? It'll take him right over the top. He's right on the back, it'll be a 2 count and a pin. Don't make the mistake of stepping over it. This is a stack. One last time. So I'm here, get this up in the chest. It's up in the chest. Driving, I catch the shoulder as I'm taking it over. Okay, the shoulder or the bar. Okay, from here, just drop the elbow down in his ear. From here, elbow down in the ear. Here. There it is. So we got the wing. Threaded to it. Here, okay? Make a fist with this thing, put it on his back, okay? We're here. We're out running. We've unhooked the leg, we're running it, okay? And now all of a sudden, this guy shoulders down really, really hard. Here, okay? That happens, okay? Okay, a lot of times, guys will take this hand right here and they'll post it like this, okay? If we get this look, this is where we're gonna look for what's called our Macro-rabi, okay? Lincoln Macro-rabi was a stud at this. So was Robert Kokesh, one of my old South Dakota pals, okay? From here, I've got this wing and I'm running it. The guy posts his hand out here because he knows I wanna stack him this way, okay? From here, we're actually gonna look to hop sides. I'm gonna take this hand right here, and if I can, okay, I'm gonna look to shove this forward, okay? I'm gonna bump this post, okay? So Loco's got this post right here, fine. I'm shoving it, okay? From here, my legs hop. I'm still keeping this wing tight, okay? I hop, and once I hop, let's go ahead and rotate right here. So I hopped sides, I'm shoving this post. Hopped, I'm pinning this knee right here, okay? I'm shoving this post. This wing arm right here, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna punch it down to the mat so it's past elbow deep. From here, here. It's almost shoulder deep now, okay? So I'm here, I was on the wing, shoulder deep, okay? From here, I've got this collected. I'm looking to scoop the head, and now it's just like a butcher or a barbed wire. I'm gonna get up on my toes right here. Armpit right here, here, okay? From here, I work my chest on top. Here's my fall, okay? We call this a Macro-rabi, One more time. Here, he's posting. It's not letting me get my wing stack. So I hop to the side. I take this elbow right here and I shove this post. I shove it. Okay? Block with the knee, punch shoulder deep. Here, this hand right here scoops. Now, stop, settle. Right here. If I have to, if I'm here, I could come here, I can cup. I can also come here. Here. One of those finishes. Questions there? This works better when there's not much of a pause. I'm slowing it down for demo purposes. In a match speed, this is what it'll look like. For all those of you match speed. Everyone on the internet saying I go super slow, and they're like, it's so slow, it would never work on me. Yeah. Keyboard warriors. I tell you, man. Yeah, here. No. About that speed. Get the swing right here. Got posts like this. Another option that we have to stay on the same side, okay? We can just take this hand right here, just like we would thread a half. Watch this. Okay, I'm here. He posts. I just come to the crook of this elbow right here, and I just punch it up. Just like this, okay? Right here, okay? Just punch it up, pull it back. Here's my regular wing stack. Run it. Elbow down. Right there. It's not too complicated, and it is very viable. Guys are posting like this. Don't come here to the shoulder. He's strong. Like here, like other times this works when his arm's in. But if he's here and he's posting, right where this crease is, right here, here. Okay, I'm just coming here with it. Okay, get this up in my chest. Get running. Here, I'll be nice. CK is one of our dudes. Just right there, stack it, okay? Right at the crook of his elbow. It's just like an underhook. Questions? Couple goes, 1, 2.